1, 2, oh, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Attention, please. The show starts in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Let me add myself to the stage. I want it all by myself. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the 88th edition of the Community Pulse. We are in for another fantastic show. We have Gary Hubbs as co-host, and we are featuring James Myers. Really looking forward to getting to know James even more than I have in the past week. So, yeah, really cool stuff. All right, so the show opener. Thank you, Coldacre. and Wonderful Land by the Shadows. That's the Coldacre Clan. I caught a little glimpse of a post that he put up, and I asked him kindly, can I please play it? And he was nice enough to share this special moment, special song that him and his dad really love. And happy birthday to you, Coldy. Yeah, I really appreciate it. And like I said, I think I mentioned in the little private message I sent, it really brought memories back. So it really means a lot to me to have played that today, because it did bring back a lot of memories of jamming with my pops, and really cool stuff. Thank you. And that's what community is all about. It's family. Did I just see Hetriani in the house? All right. As you all know, I opened this show with the notable streaming channels. And what you saw at the beginning of the show in the intro, that's Jade Starr with her live interviews every Thursday at 5 p.m. now. Amazing stuff coming out of Jade's channel. She's on live just about every night. Always excellent content. Metalhead Hippie. I was actually hanging out in Jeff's stream yesterday, and pretty cool. You'll always see Jeff pop up with his random hangouts and just playing, watching him kill people on video games. Really cool stuff. Camp Gmail open mic every Saturday at 10 p.m. I know we'll talk a little bit more with Gary about the Jammy Award coming up. I think it's the 22nd, 23rd, but we're going to clarify that. Francis and Ian, the replay every other Sunday at 8 p.m. They've been away for a while, but I believe they're bringing it back. We'll see what time and what dates they will be doing that. Thomas Christ, the You Rock Show every Wednesday at 6 p.m. Thomas has a new format. It's pre-recorded, really cool stuff. I think it runs for a couple hours. I finally got to make the show last week. And yeah, really good stuff. You want your music heard? Same deal. Just fill out the form, hit submit, and your music will be played. And then we have Pete Johns live, your music live. I never get tired of saying this, but episode number 83. That was my introduction to these beautiful communities that I'm so proud to be part of. Every Sunday at 6 p.m. Same deal. All you have to do is fill out a form, hit submit, and you're in. And then Laurie. Don't we all miss Laurie? I know I do. But not really, because she's all over Facebook and everything. She'll always be around. And she jumped in here earlier backstage. And you know, sometime during the show, she's probably just going to show up, if not right in time for the pianist section. All right, so let's get on with the show. As you all know, oh, damn, forgot to set up the dump. Tonight, 9 o'clock, you got Vince Janella with the Monday Night Live Jam. At 11 o'clock, we got our Canadian friend. Gotta ring that bell. Accent Nacho at 11 p.m. And then we're going to be closing out the show with Folk and Blueser and Feisty Feather, Change the World. All right. This week's featured art channel. I've already posted the link at the top. As you all know, JJ's been adding some extra love to the featured channel. He's got a nice little introduction. You know, I'm really proud of these montages that I create for all you amazing artists out there, because I think it works. I think it's working. It's working for all of us. This one artist, I don't know how many of you are familiar with VAK Guitar, VAK GTR, out of Finland. But he's certainly not even so much on the Pulse comments, not even on my so much on my music, but he certainly comes to every one of these promos and makes a comment, and I'm pretty sure he's jumped over to your channels. So I really wanted to feature him this week, and then I found out that he does have a band called Crimson Crow, but we'll just let JJ tell us all about it. Please, please, please go offer up some love and support Vac Guitar. All right, let's give it a spin. I'll shut up.
This week's featured channel is VAK Guitar out of Finland. On this channel, you will find original guitar-based instrumentals, covers of classic and 80s rock songs, as well as stuff from his band, Crimson Crow, who has a new album about to drop soon. Check out the soaring melodic lead work and precise shredding Vac plays on tracks ranging from ballad to progressive rock to straight-up headbanging tracks. If great guitar tones are what you want, don't fret. Vac's Guitar Journeys have the board covered.
Yeah, I really like that. Very cool stuff. That's VAK Guitar. Please go offer up some support. You won't be disappointed. And as I mentioned, they have a new album coming out with this band, Crimson Crow. And hopefully we'll have them on the show in the next few weeks. So, fantastic stuff. All right. I don't want to waste any time. I can't see what time it is. Yeah. Waste time. Bring on Mr. Gary Hubbs, our co-host. Add to stage. Add to stage. There we go. Unmute guest. There we go. Hubsy!
Frank, brother, how's it going?
It's going all right, man. I'm really excited for whatever reasons that you're going to share later on. The jammies. Sorry,
Oh, yes, of course, of course.
it's going to be a
It's
lot
ja-
of fun.
yeah, it's jammy season. Absolutely. Yeah,
Yes,
man, it's good to be here.
it's great to have you here, man. This is. I love your every other Monday off. Is that still the thing? Yeah.
That's
Or is
still the
yeah.
thing. Yeah,
Excellent.
and I can plot it onto next year's calendar and beyond. It's great. Yeah,
Sweet.
yeah.
Yeah. So it was you who we were talking backstage, and you said, "Yeah, James might be a good pick for to get on the channel." And I said, "Yeah, but that means you're going to be co-hosting." Isn't that how it went down? I'm pretty sure.
I got to keep track of the way things happen and the way you tell the story later, because
Because
sometimes
what did I say backstage?
oh, I think you had your eyes set on him already, and I think
Did I?
Yeah. I think you had James picked out, and you asked me how I would feel about coming on,
Okay.
and
All right.
yeah. So, and I jumped at the chance for sure. Absolutely.
Yeah, no, it's fantastic, and I see the relationship you all have, and now that I'm back in that face thing,
Yeah.
it's a lot of fun. I'm starting to learn. It's okay. I don't have to jump in there every second. I can just sit, chill all weekend long. I was just watching you guys, talk guitar, talk shit. Laurie jumping in. Am I boring you? Yes, but nobody said yes. Um,
Yeah. It's a fun room.
yeah, no, it really is. It's a lot of
is.
fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've gotten closer to everyone who was in there, and yeah, we've all become great friends. It's as if we weren't already, but we've all become closer in ways. Yeah, it's pretty neat for sure.
Yeah, no, that's amazing. You got to celebrate Coldie's birthday, and did I see, or were they just? Sometimes I don't know if you guys are fucking around in there, or did I see Hugh's birthday as well, or was that somebody posted?
No,
Oh, okay. All right.
no. Hugh's birthday, I think, is late spring.
Yeah,
maybe?
that's what I thought. Somewhere.
Lori had
Yeah.
a birthday party for him not too long ago. It was
Oh,
after my
yes.
birthday.
Yeah,
Yeah.
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 All right. So, as the featured co-host, I didn't give you much of a choice, but we always have the featured co-host pick a song of theirs, preferably. And yeah, I reached out to Gary yesterday and said, "You know what song I'm going to be picking, right?" Yes, and that's "Shallow Grave," and it's my favorite Hubsy song. It goes through me, and it's a go-to song. It's an amazing. It belongs. I know we say fuck the radio, but it belonged. It belongs on the radio. It's one of those songs you really look forward to. There's many songs that come up, and you just walk away, do something else. You may hear it, but this is one of those songs where you want to hear it, and that's "Shallow Grave." And tell me a little bit about it, because actually we never spoke about it. Tell us a little bit about "Shallow Grave" before I hit spin here.
Sure. Only in exchange for one thing. I never got a bell when I came in.
Oh, Jesus.
Canadian. Yeah,
What
had
the
to have the
hell?
bell. Yeah, thanks, Frank. Now we can go forward with the show.
I suck.
No. There's plenty of time for the bell left today. Yes.
You can ring my bell.
No, the thing about the thing about Shallow Grave, it's out of my catalog, it's easily the most accessible. It's on the most palatable commercial end of what I do. If you're not into metal and you're into hard rock, it kind of fits in that too, right? And I would love to be able to write another song or two like that, but it was just sometimes the riff comes to you, and you take what the riff gives, and the riff isn't always going to be like that. So if it comes around again, I'll grab it and do something with it. But it was really fun to build up an intro, and get like clean guitars. It was the first time I ever had clean guitars on a song, and I tried to do the Metallica model. Like I really tried to do the Metallica Black Album formula for that song in a way. But it's got a place in my heart for sure. I love that song.
Yeah, and this certainly justifies the hashtag name Master Riffer.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, let's give it a spin. Shallow Grave.
Let's do it.
and all the friends I laid to waste. Decisions that were made in haste from my shallow grave.
Hell yeah. Right, folks? Damn. Absolutely beautiful, bro.
Thank you so much, Frank. Thank you, everyone out there in the chat. You people are fucking awesome.
And I feel like a
Wow.
kid when I say this, but yeah, man. He's part of Ninth Gate, the bass player
Ha.
and songwriter.
Oh, man.
Not just a bass player and singer. It's
I pinch,
amazing.
I pinch myself every morning, Frank. Is it really true? Right? Love you guys.
I love it.
Yeah.
I love it. All right, great to see everybody out there. Synthworks, I appreciate you all the time. Thanks for that, your generosity. I appreciate you and the support behind the scenes of this channel. Love you, bro. And I really like what you did for your uncle in Italian. It's a beautiful song. All right, I'm going to do some shout-outs, and then we're going to bring on our featured artist. All right, so the Community Pulse 88th edition playlist is now live. Please check that out. DJ Big Red 81, the community calendar. He's doing a lot of work on his website, and he's really focusing on community things and stuff going on. If anybody has any premieres, any upcoming albums, or anything like that, please send it to DJ Big Red, and he'll take care of it. And believe me when I say he keeps me in the loop with everything. Colin Stanton, a beautiful, yes, have to do that. Out of BC, no, what? No, he's not. That's where I thought he was from. No, he's not. Coming to You, an amazing song he premiered this week. And there's the link. Mosh Sia with Rhino. Mosh Sia is going to be on the show next week, and that's going to be exciting. Badass Brutus and Sylvia Mullenberg. Adam Holtz, Riff Out. Gary Hubbs, the Parking Lot Warrior 108. And I'm shouting this out because we get a sneak peek of Rictus Grin. Yes. Please go check out Gary Hubbs every Friday night, Saturday morning to some. I don't even know how to shout it out. But it's right after Laurie's show. It's at 2:15. Sorry, now I'm really dropping the ball. 2 a.m. Eastern time, Saturday morning. But why do Canadians just say Friday night, 2 a.m.?
Because it's not Saturday until you wake up. and then it's Saturday. Yeah.
That's just freaking perfect. John Sure, why me? Emery Island, everything I do it for you, a Bryan Adams cover. Sunshine Archer with Salt. What a beautiful track that was, Sunshine. Ruth Loader, The Power of Love. Great cover. Phoenix Falling, The Underground Signal. Coming up in November. I forgot to add the date. But please check out Phoenix Falling. He's doing a lot of great radio stuff. And I love his latest release that he put out around Halloween. Michelle Fretz. Yes. Please go check out Michelle. She's always playing live, performing live. A great talent. Dell, Lost in Time. Mary from Italy. Be the One. A Dua Lipa cover. Another Italian artist that I grew up listening to. Blue Gubris. Miss Blues. Flint Blue. Chapman DPT, birthday present to Blue. A beautiful looking guitar, eh, Bo? Darby Space covers.
Did you watch to the end of
Yeah.
Blue Grubius? Okay, good. Okay.
Yeah, it's absolutely fantastic.
Yeah. Okay.
And then we got Stephen Ewert, DJ, Noura's guitar, and David Joshua up and down. I'm going to stop there. Yeah, Blue, he's got some amazing posts, and everything he does counts. You know, it's just
I have a lot of respect for Blue. For someone that I don't know, for someone who keeps himself, Blue intentionally, puts up a bit of a layer between us, right? But you can tell quality people, right? He's got his reasons for that, and I'm cool with that because I'll take the interaction I get with him because he's a good guy and you can tell.
yeah,
For sure.
100% cool dude. The short conversations we had building up to the featured channel that we had a few weeks ago is just a class act,
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, 100%. All right, let's bring on our featured artist.
Let's do it. Fresh meat.
James, stop hiding. No, you got to come out. Come, James. Oh, maybe I should. There we go. There we go. I'm going to put you up here. What's going on, brother?
Hey, how you guys doing?
Hey,
great.
we're just chilling here waiting for you. It's like, yeah.
Yeah, fantastic show so far.
Yeah, well, it's going to get even better now that you're up here. This is
all right.
really excited to have you on.
Yeah, good to be here.
Yeah. This community, it's... I'm not going to lie, I don't remember the last one, but every once in a while comes a new artist, at least to me, and then has such an impact to so many. That's the kind of shit that I get into. Maybe I'm weird, but for me, it's all about the respect and the interactions someone has. And we often talk about this backstage with JJ. Not necessarily with me, but with others in the community. And that's, I don't want to say how I judge somebody, but it just speaks to that person's character when you see other community members really gravitate towards you. And that's what I've witnessed for the last few months that I've gotten to know you. And nice shirt.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'll let you
just
guys
like you
take
said,
it
give
from
it
here.
back.
What's that?
Exactly that. Give it back to the community, right? There you go.
Yeah.
We joked the other day about, hey, should we both wear our Laurie's Mishmosh shirts? And James is like, nah, man, that's pretty lame. And then, bro shows up wearing it. I'm wearing the Kurt Fest shirt. Yeah. But,
Okay, cool.
No. I was joking around, but I was like, no, we can't both show up wearing Laurie's Mishmash shirts, but
No.
then right before the show, I was like, I don't even know if mine's clean. And then I went downstairs, and of course it was in the dryer. I was like, hey, I did laundry.
Now that is a fourth wall version, that shirt. That's a good looking print on there. I have the Teespring version of the Laurie shirt, and it's doesn't pop, gotta say.
Really?
Yeah.
Is there
Good
a
merch.
difference?
Yeah.
Or are you just
yeah.
saying it? Yeah?
No, it's when you feel the print on the shirt, Frank, it feels thick. Like
Okay.
it's almost as thick as an embroidery would feel on a shirt. Like it's crazy. Yeah. Feels like quality to me. Yeah.
It depends on the styles. They have the vinyl printing, and then they have the screen printing as well.
Check out the big brains on James. Yeah. But speaking of the shirt you're wearing, it is through Laurie's Mishmosh that I met you, and probably how a lot of people were introduced to you. You started turning up on these collabs, and I guess you were already out there working it, and it wasn't until these two communities kind of overlap, and all of a sudden we start seeing this James guy showing up in Laurie's videos and in other places, Causey and places. So tell us a little bit about that, how you stumbled upon us here today.
Yeah, all right. I was just basically doing covers on my own. And then I had Kazi commented on a few of my videos, and he's like, "Hey, bro, you want to play with us?" And I was like, "Okay." So then, next thing I know, Kazi is sending me collaborations like every week. He's sending me, oh man. So we've done like 30 or 40 now, somewhere around there. And a couple of them happened to be with Laurie. And I was like, oh, an American, because Kazi's from Poland. So I didn't know that was all I knew was him. So I was like, cool. So I got to know Laurie a little bit more, and then once I started hearing, rumor, things from in people's live streams, like, hey, this person's live on this day, and this person's live on this day, and I was like, okay. And slowly, I'm busy myself, so it's like I'll check a little bit at a time out here and there. I'm still getting my feet wet too, so, but yeah.
That's awesome.
Very cool. Yeah, it's a huge ecosystem that's going on here with all the different things happening and stuff like that. And it's great to have you over here with us for sure.
Yeah.
I think there's, I think Kazi realized that he had a competent drummer, and that real human competent drummers elevate anything that you're working on, right? Is that safe to say?
It's not garage band drums, I guess, maybe is the other side of that.
Well, yeah, it's yeah, exactly that.
Yeah. Yeah, I think so. It's always, even I recognize that when I started playing with Kazi and stuff. It was like, I'm doing covers, and it's just me playing drum covers. Well, it's just me on drums. Well, Kazi opens the door to, he's a guitarist. So now I got like a real guitarist on the track. And then you get that extra added ability to, like, well, now Kazi knows a piano player, and Kazi knows a bass player, and it's like, oh, now we got all real instruments on a track, and we're remaking the real song with our instruments, and it's like real, it's all real, and it's like, that's so much more fun than just playing on the track during a drum cover. I mean, I love the drum covers, don't get me wrong, but it's more fun to play with people and collab and stuff,
I couldn't agree more. Absolutely, for sure. Speaking of which, though, you hadn't just arrived here at that moment. Your channel had existed for a while, and you've been working it for quite a while, haven't you?
Yeah, I started in 2020, and I've just been kind of, working on it since then. I really didn't start posting consistently until maybe 2023, 2024, somewhere in there. But it's 2025 now, so for the past 2 years, I've pretty much posted consistently every Sunday.
Very cool. We were talking, you and I, yesterday about how we cover different angles of the promotion, the full spectrum of promotion. I'm blind to the metrics, all that stuff, but I'm into the, hey, if you want to check this out, it's Friday, you got to watch Friday, that kind of thing. You have a good eye on the metrics, and your Sunday is for consistency's sake and stuff like that. And you were rewarded with a little bit of a video that just took off, were you? Tell us a little about, and it changed your channel pretty much, didn't it?
It did, yeah. That was Metallica, Nothing Else Matters. And, I had Lux Eterna. I did that one as well. That's also a Metallica track. And that one jumped up to 5K. That was the first time any video of mine had ever jumped that high. And then Nothing Else Matters, after I did that one, it sat flat for a little bit, and then it was just like, boom, and it took off. And next thing I know, it's getting 1,500 views every 48 hours or whatever. I'm looking in the, your analytics there, and I'm like, holy crap. So I was like, I don't know what I did, but I'm going to try and replicate that. So every Sunday there on out, I started uploading a drum cover using a similar thumbnail, and just been trying to replicate it. And I guess it really had, I had Nazareth Love Hurts came after that one, and that one jumped up too. That's actually surpassed Nothing Else Matters now at this point. Um, and it's like you don't know what's going to happen at any given point in time. But none of them have been that successful so far.
Well, lightning in a bottle, perhaps, but I mean, not only did you get a lot of views out of that, but you gained a lot of subs, didn't you? And watch
Yeah.
hours, and yeah, like significant. Like, I mean, having a video with lots of likes is cool, but to actually have it push the metrics that elevate your channel to the next level, like that's pretty awesome. I mean, some of us will never have that, and very cool.
Yeah, that's fair, and yeah, that's true. You just never know, man. Anybody could have a video take off. You never know what's going to take off out there, right?
You've got an expression that you use.
I'm just
About-
pissing in the wind.
Pissing in the wind. Yeah. I'll be like, bro, you're doing good out there. You're hustling. And James like, I'm just pissing in the wind. That's all I'm doing.
I'm just, sticking shit to the wall, and if it sticks, great. And I do the best that I can. And hey,
Yeah. I laughed when you said that for every Sunday thereafter. I laughed because it's almost like the wild animal that gets fed on a Sunday night and keeps coming back. Is the guy back yet? Like might never happen again. But you gotta try, right? So
right.
kudos
Exactly.
to you, because I mean you're pretty consistent with this, and you get busy at times because Kazi's not the only person out there who's seen that drums elevate a song. So, I mean, tell people a little bit about how crazy things can get, multitasking with different projects and stuff.
Well, yeah, there's a few drummers out here in the community, but there's twice as many guitarists and singers and stuff like that. So, there's only so much we can all juggle. But I had in the last few months probably 7 collabs, probably 4 of them from Kazi. But the other ones were originals, some of the charity album stuff. So it's been just like you have to stay on it. You have to keep going, and a lot of people are asking for stuff, and yeah, man, it's cool though, because it's like you get to be a part of it. So I don't know where to go from there, but
That's amazing.
I think at the end of the day, I think we're here to have a good time, and that sounds like that puts you in a situation where you're enjoying your time and working with others and stuff like that. So
yeah,
cool.
Collabing, yep, and you're not getting paid for it, so there's that too.
No. I see Frank rustling his papers. Do you have to?
That's my ET. No, this was when. That's actually my normal shake.
Oh shit!
No,
I thought you had to do some
no.
shout-outs.
I'm ready for the shutouts. I'm ready.
Okay.
I'm ready. I was
Cool.
ready. I am ready. All right. So yeah, it's amazing. I've got want to share something. James Myers, One Day, a Gary Moore drum cover, and that was yesterday. Beautiful stuff. And I didn't know, so that's every Sunday you're releasing something. Is that what
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I'm starting to familiarize myself with your channel, so that's pretty cool. And Gary's right. Consistency is the key for everything. Even the shows. And if you're tired, like, you have to have consistency, because believe it or not, if there's 3 people that make your channel or your release or your premiere part of their routine and you stop, it's just, I believe in consistency, and it's out of respect to the viewer. Yeah. All right, Rainfield Music and Dynamite Throw. Man, oh man, oh man. Autumn Grove. What a brilliant track. Michael, a.k.a. Z-Land. Skin Deep. John Lemon and Lemonade. Look at this. Back-to-back Canadians with a track called Wrath. Charles Koffler. Brave Martin. Charles Koffler. An amazing, fun talent. Please go check out Charles. Poison Wales, always busy, always working. Just keeps pumping out some amazing. He does one original, one cover, one original, one cover. An amazing supporter of so many of our channels. Great stuff. Martin Kelly, yes, another Canadian. 11 Drums. There's another great drummer that was introduced to us by Laurie. Laurie introduces us to all the drummers. Doorways into Music, Swept Away. Lunar Vibe, Priced Out. Bow Star, The Four Strong Winds. Mark Wade, a.k.a. Tempest Child, Wings of Mercy. Dynamite Throw and Jaded Soul. Man, these two together are just amazing. After Image, Sal Caruso and which is also known as Jaded Soul, and Jeff Lawrence, Twist in the Script, a Dynamite Throw tune. What a partnership they have. David Cartrette, Mad Santa. I already saved it on my, I forgot to mention to DJ, on my Christmas list. If anybody has originals and covers of Christmas song, I just want to create a playlist and we'll see where it goes from there. So start bringing out those Christmas tracks. Crowmaster, Jam Session, Dwight the Hitman Bailey, River Runs Wild. JDL is back, a.k.a. the Multinationals, Oh Mary. D. Lynn, Grace in Growing Old. Rich New Designs. I always want to shout out this channel. Ali and Rich are just amazing. Please go offer up some support. Forest of the Wolf with Sunrise. And there is a new artist called JCH Up. Came to my channel to comment on one of my songs. And what an amazing track. I hope to see a lot of this person. I'm going to go find more about them. Wicked Game, Chris Isaac, AI cover. But please check out JCH Up. I want, like I said, let's find out more about this channel. And just one more shout out. Brad Example is back with the After Party. So if you minus the first 3 songs that you didn't hear, and then he comes on with fuck. I just played 3 songs and it sounded amazing. And there's our Canadian boy. All right. Yes, Brad Example is back with the After Party Session 3, Episode 1. I'm going to stop there, and I do want to introduce the first song, if you guys don't mind, because it has to do with both of you. It's James Meyer and Gary Hubbs, Laurie's Backing Track Challenge. I am not just saying it because you're both on the show, but that's got to be the best backing track promo reel. I thought I had a good one. Honestly, kid you not. That's just absolutely amazing, and I wanted to choose it as one of the picks here, and it's the first one.
Yeah, has anybody ever done like a double collab on a backing track challenge for Laurie? I mean, like we're breaking.
I don't think so.
We're
I don't
breaking.
know. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, that's amazing. Actually, DJ did sing backup on one. Okay. But he had to tell me who was singing backup.
Riding that fader low. Yeah.
Oh, I hear it. No, that's amazing. Yeah, I never even looked at it that way. Well done.
Yeah, it was super fun.
Yeah, totally fun.
Yeah, and both of you look like you're having fun. Let's give it a spin.
Sounds good.
Cool.
What am I doing? I forgot what I was doing. There we go.
Your week is done. It's time to blow some steam off. Let's have some fun. Don't care how much the wings cost. We'll be undone. Dotted I's and T's crossed. She's number one. It's time for Laurie's Mishmosh. Live, 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 live. Live, 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 live. Your week is done. It's time to blow some steam off. Let's have some fun. Don't care how much the wings cost. We'll be undone. Dotted I's and T's crossed. She's number one. It's time for Laurie's Mishmosh. Live on Friday nights. It's time for Laurie's Mishmosh!
Hell yeah. Are you gonna finish that and extend it like to about 3 or 4 minutes? And what do you think?
Never thought about that. If we did, though, we'd have to
Beautiful.
get.
I just want to hear more of it. I'll just keep it on loop.
You know, it's if that came together so fast, it had to, because Laurie's challenges they go up on a Monday or something like that, and they're due on Friday, right? So if we had more time, would have definitely probably asked Het to throw something on it. You know, I would think I would have. You know, so you never know.
Yeah.
Absolutely amazing.
It is from
Man,
a
the
backing track,
riffs you
so-
come up with.
Yeah. Well,
It's just
that was her backing track. We just learned. I had to learn how to play it on bass and guitar, and so
there's an actual backing track,
there was
Yeah.
metal like that. Oh, okay,
Yeah,
I didn't
yeah.
know that
yeah.
because I'm always asleep by then.
Yeah, it was like a full backing track with drums and everything, and I pretty much learned the same drums. The only difference is Hubs arranged it a little bit differently, and then I came up with a jump at the end of it, just to kind of stop it, so we could kind of turn it into what we turned it into there.
Yeah, it had to have a start and an end for sure. Yeah,
That's amazing.
that was a lot
Really
of fun.
great stuff.
Yeah,
All right, I'll leave it with you gents again.
right on. I think about that project though, the funny thing about that is we were trying to keep that a secret, and it was like we couldn't keep it a secret, and but we were also trying to keep something else a secret. It was like the walls were caving in. You know, we
Yeah,
couldn't-
you have
we
to
could-
give up one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I said to Frank a couple weeks ago, I was like, okay, picture this. Laurie is going to load up her show into a tour bus, and they're going to take a field trip over to thrash metal for a weekend. And as a local living in thrash metal land, I'm not going to let a tour bus pull up and all these people hop off with their cameras and not have the locals show them the lay of the land, right? So, so awesome to fucking get James in on that, man. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, and I got to see, yes, and again, I really got to know James's channel when I created this montage, but he does have metal. But when I first heard that, I never heard James play metal But this is different, man. He was just ripping those skins.
Yeah,
Just
I'm
amazing
actually
stuff.
more metal style, but most of the collabs that I get are, Journey, Faithfully, and and Gary Moore One Day and stuff
I'm
like
so
that.
sorry I asked you to play on this next
No.
song that's coming up.
No, it's
I'm
awesome,
just gonna
though.
kill this mood.
No, it's great because, first of all, I'm not on any original tracks with anybody, actually. So, I am on a few with Chris Lane Sr. now, and now I'm on one with you, Frank, and as, Hubs as well. And so, that's awesome because I wasn't doing original. I hadn't been on any originals. So I am very grateful to be on your track, Frank, regardless of what
Don't worry,
style it
I
is.
owe you a hard rock one.
Okay,
I have one in mind. Don't worry. Yeah,
all good.
cool.
especially when, like I said, after I went through your channel to pick out a bunch of these videos and create the montage, it's like, oh shit! And I sent them that song, but it's all right. It's
I mean,
all good.
it's fine because Chris Lane Sr.'s songs are kind of in a similar kind of
Yeah.
a little bit. They're more lighter on the lighter side. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's fine. I'm cool as long as I'm playing. That's fine.
That's amazing.
I can
Well-
relate. Yeah.
Yep. Go ahead.
Well, like when you had me play on Rainfall, right? Like I had
yeah.
to put on a button-up shirt and I rolled my sleeves down and I
You
behaved
did.
myself. So there's something about originals, like when someone trusts you with playing on an original, I think there's just like that's sacred stuff, right? So
Absolutely. When Frank sent me his song, even though he's like, I'm sorry I sent that to you. No, it's like, dude, I was like, oh sweet, like I get to be on a Frank Terzo song. Like this is awesome. Like I was super excited for it. I was awesome.
very cool.
Yeah, you did such an amazing. You captured that, and I didn't even say anything. You just captured that feel that I had visioned, and yeah. And then Hugh added to it, but we don't have that part on this one because we kept the Song Timber version. But yeah, I had a blast. Like I said, I've got a couple others, and I always like to. Well, lately I've been adding different musicians from the community to the up and coming album. Yeah. And yeah, we have some amazing talents, and you're just one of them. And I see Chris Lane in there. Are you guys okay if we play this next song since we've been talking about it?
Yeah,
cool with
literally.
Yeah,
Okay.
let's do it. So this is I wanted to be obviously on the USA album, but I had a lot going on in my life, and I didn't even think we would I could get this up and going. But and then yeah, just one thing after another. But we managed to put together. I wanted something a little different, more of a country flavor, country-ish CCR type, Eagles maybe type sound, and put together a drum loop and bass and the acoustic guitars. I sent it over to James, and James quickly sent back some amazing drum stems along with this video, and sent it over to DJ Big Red. He mixed and mastered, and so it's a three-way collab. This is gonna be on the USA charity album. But Hugh's gonna be playing the lead guitar, but that's not this version. So let's give it a spin.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
sad song. First time for everything. Lady Como always shows her sting. Hot damn, I should have seen this coming. I wanna tell her that I love her so, but truth be told, words alone won't matter. Means nothing from a letter. I took for granted we'd always be. Ain't no sunshine when she's gone. Not a single star inside. Baby's got me singing. Ain't no sunshine when she's gone. Not a single star inside. Baby's got me singing the sad song.
Man, those fills that you. Oh, when I first heard it, it's like, man, that was great. Yeah.
Yeah. So, when you gave me that track, it was just a normal 4/4 beat across the entire song. There was no fills in the song. There was no ride, changing overs. There was no dynamics or anything like that. It was just a 4/4 beat all the way through the song. And I changed the main drum beat, added fills and the dynamics and everything that you just heard in there. So.
No, absolutely. And yeah, like I said, as soon as I heard it, it's like, oh, man. Honestly, and I didn't even know you. And Gary knows what I'm talking about. I'm learning how to work with collaborations because I've always been a loner, and I go in the studio, I create what I create here, I go in the studio, and I've just got me and Steve, and I'll add Clea or maybe add some. But I'm getting to, when I sent it to you, I actually thought I was just going to get it. It was like fill on fill. It was beautiful. You actually, yeah, and I love what Pete, Jimmy Buffett, absolutely. I just love that feel. Yeah, so I appreciate it, and I'm really excited for everybody to hear what Hugh added, and we'll get to hear that at a later date. So I appreciate you. Thank you. And that will.
Thank you.
Yeah. So,
Super cool.
Super cool.
You can tell the masterful way that James knows that the fill carries the song along and builds anticipation in the listener to what's coming next. And this guy is a perfectionist. I've seen it myself. He holds himself to a really high standard. So when you're getting a file back from him that he's certainly considered it for a long time, right? Hasn't taken it lightly or rushed it or anything like that. So
Yeah.
we just saw that video there, James, and I don't think people who don't play drums understand the equipment necessary to translate an acoustic kit to a digital file that can be sent to Frank in Ontario, Canada. You know what I mean? So do you want to enlighten us a little bit on what it takes to make that happen.
Yeah, I mean, I'll give you the whole rundown, I guess. Just stop me and say sunflowers, you know.
Sunflowers. Yeah.
Yeah, you know, I'm miking an acoustic kit. There's no electronics going on, so I'm using 14 microphones. Each microphone is kind of carefully thought about. I don't know if you want me to run through each and every single microphone, but and then from all the microphones, once I get them all set up, I have a general idea of where they should go and everything. And then obviously, once you get them set in place, you tweak them a little bit. And then all those run into two Focusrite 18i20s, which is my interfaces. And then that runs into FL Studio. Yeah. So running 14 microphones, you know, yeah, I think there's the cabling for all those microphones. There's cable management for all those microphones. I'm running them into a patch bay that's over by the drum set. So the patch bay is only running one cable that's coming over here to the PC, where I'm kind of manning the entire station. I do have a TV, a huge TV out there, which is connected to this PC, which allows me to just like drag the browser or FL Studio over to that screen, and then I can go sit over on the drums, and I have a wireless mouse and keyboard set up over there, so I can arm and test all the tracks and levels and make sure everything's all right. And yeah, I have general templates that through the years as I've been doing drum covers, obviously I listen back to everything, so I tweak each, every time, and it also depends on the song I'm doing as well, so I'm always tweaking and EQing and stuff like that, and I'll save those templates out. And I know if it's a Frank song, if it's kind of more 80s style or 70s, it's got a big kick to it. So I remember that with this song I did, I used this template for that, of mine that I created. I'm creating all of my own templates. They're not like pre-made templates. So I'll pull all those down and mix it to kind of sound good. And as I start getting the files back from people, I remove the drums, and I start, as I'm learning a song, I'm tweaking each time I'm listening back to it, because I'm like learning a section. Okay, how did I play that section? Did I play it cleanly? Do I need to clean anything up in there? And then, so as I'm doing that, I'm applying the templates to all the tracks and tweaking each time. And then as I get the files back, I'm tweaking that to those files that I'm getting back from people, so that when I send it back to whoever I'm collabing with, more than likely it should be pretty close. May have to have a few adjustments maybe, but it should be pretty close to what you're looking for.
Damn.
Yeah.
That's a lot. Like, I want to say to everyone out there, if you're working with this man, just know that he's thinking things through, for sure. Absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you got lights and 4K cameras and all that good stuff going on too. So and timing everything. Okay, I know that this overhead camera only has 10 minutes to record, and I know that this front one has 43 minutes to record, so I got to keep an eye on them while I'm, all that good stuff too.
You were telling me about the technical limitations of the duration of cameras before they overheat or the battery dies or whatever, and it's like, it's the book in your head you have of like all these scenarios that have happened and stuff like that, and the information that you have stored. I'm just like, I'm blown away. I get a kick out of it. You remind me of someone I went to. You remind me of someone I went to school with when I studied photography, and he's much the same methodical kind of way, and I think that's probably one of the reasons why you and I was able to, like, I feel like I already know you, right, when we met, but
yeah.
I don't think a lot of people out there, I mean, to put one mic up and sing with an acoustic guitar, like that entry point is so much lower than what a drummer has to do, especially with an acoustic drum set, right? And before your life on YouTube, you played in bands and stuff and that kind of thing, right?
Yeah, before YouTube, I was actually, so 2018 was kind of when I started getting back into drums because I took like a 10-year break or so. And before that 10-year break, I was in bands and played live and played shows and stuff like that.
So when you decided to cross over into the YouTube land, you had an acoustic drum set, but you had to source out everything. And I know that you don't go for the cheap stuff. I know you don't go for that. I know you're not going to buy a cheap mic. You're going to buy at least middle of the road value, good rating for its value kind of thing, right? So that's a
Yeah,
lot
yeah.
of
Yeah, I mean, yeah, the overheads, SE Electronics, SE8s, those are vintage SE8s, so they were about 1500 just for the overhead mics.
Whoa.
I'm using a Warm Audio WA87 for the room to pick up like a warm sound. It has like a warm sound to it. That was a $700 mic. Uh, the yeah.
This is
we should
US hubs.
we should say that James is in a bunker deep beneath a mountain and it's completely secured and don't even think about it.
Yeah, there's cameras. There's a turret at the top. I'm ready to go.
Oh yeah, we're like super villain hideout quality, right? So yeah. Are you on time for shout outs, Frank?
Yeah, beautiful. Thank you. I'll continue with some shout outs. And I was actually waiting for Laurie to come in because it's almost time for the pianist, and I've forgotten that she's not here. How sad is that? All right, we'll continue with these shout-outs. There's another new artist, Avalon Stone, out of Canada, here, Ontario, that I'm getting to know. Has a track, Into the Rain. Go check it out. She has her whole playlist. She plays live locally here. An amazing individual, and hopefully we can get her on the show soon. Synthworks, SWX, as I said earlier, dedicated to his late uncle who passed a short while ago, Nasquero Conte. Yeah, absolutely beautiful song, Synthworks, a beautiful tribute. And then we have Pal, that closes out with Feel the Same. And always great to see Pal up and running again. So for the upcoming, we have to support by all three Canadian, all three Music for Life Canada charity albums, Canadian charity albums. And Gary's been doing an amazing job with the BANDCAMP. So whatever you got, they're still up. Whatever you can afford is to support cancer. And as I just mentioned, with Synthworks, lost his uncle to that deadly disease. Then Saturday, November 22nd, we have the Jammy Awards, and we're going to touch a little bit on that. And then we just saw the announcement that Friday, November 28th at 4 p.m. Eastern Time, Music for Life USA 2025 charity album launch. Obviously, it's going to be on Jade Starr's channel. This is becoming a big community event for an amazing cause. This initiative that Russ has put together with the help of all these fine folks is just something beautiful. We have an announcement to make. If there's anybody out there that submitted, I'm not sure if they resolved this problem or not. If there's anybody out there that submitted a song called Acoustical Evenings, Russ has the file, no name, nothing attached to it. And we're trying to find the rightful owner to this song. So, yeah, Acoustical Evenings. So if there's anybody out in this chat, please report to us. 8888891. All right. And then Thursday, I'm going to be on Chris Lane's Happy Hour. And that's going to be a lot of fun. Just to see Frank Turzo up past 10:30 on a Thursday night. Oh, I'm going to try to get a nap in there first. So yes, that's going to be a lot of fun. I'm looking forward to that. I get to chat with Dom and Chris. It's been a while. Yeah, so we're going to, again, like I said, we're going to talk about the Jammy Awards. On deck for the Community Pulse next week, we have Mosh Sia. It's going to be an amazing show. On the 21st, we have our new friend, Wes Plays Music. Wes is in the chat, I think, still. So that's going to be another amazing show, and that should close out. Close out the month of November, and then we have we'll start to announce the new lineup for December. Doing for others: Rebel Rocker, DJ Big Red, 81, Mike and Don Genesi Music, D. Lynn, Dell, and you know what? Pookie Ann should be in there because I mean she is everywhere supporting all these amazing talents and amazing shows. And Pookie, I really appreciate you. And your presence in the chat is just so amazing, and it just shows how respected and loved you are. I'm going to stop there, Gary. I'm looking forward to the Jammy thing as well. So Camp G-Made deserves it. He does so much for these communities, and I know I've seen James in there every week, but I just have a hard time staying up these days.
Well, that's fair. You're also you're doing renovation work in the day, right? So
it's not because of my age. I don't want anybody to think I'm pulling that I'm old and I can't. It's just I got so much going on with the new contracts at work, and it's now the stress from here. I feel it, and the renovations. I'm just totally exhausted.
For sure.
But I'll be back. Sure. Yeah, they're almost done.
Very cool. I hope the tree gets up when the tree has to get up.
Yes. First week of December, I'm going to take my grandson up north. We're going to chop down our tree and in a tree farm. Is that politically correct? Am I still okay to go chop down a tree as long as it's in a farm and it's not my neighbor's yard?
Extricate with a saw, I think, is what we're supposed to say. Yeah. Oh. I'm just. You're
Too
good.
many syllables there for me.
Yeah. No, you're good. You're good.
I do hear.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So we do have to play this segment with or without Laurie. This is a segment that we put together with JJ that we felt there was so many pianists that weren't getting, and composers that weren't getting enough attention. Speaking to a couple of them, they had to actually at one point shut down their channel, and they said it's just not worth it. Nobody's coming up. One even said, if I had a guitar in my hand, I'd probably draw a lot more. And it's sad because the piano is the heart and soul of music, rock and roll, just going way back in the 40s to 50s. So anyways, we created a little segment called The Pianists and Composers of Community. I know we have a lot of fun with it, so we're going to see a lot of a band. We're going to see a lot of Eggplants and Behave mix. And let's just play this segment, and please go offer up some support. The musician behind the music on this one is Chris Lane. I'm sorry, not Chris Lane. He can probably play piano. Chris Durham Music. Let's give it a spin. Where's Linda Jean? Watch, she'll pop out when it starts. Love that segment. I really do.
Beautiful,
What
beautiful.
what happened here? How did this come up? Can you get rid of that?
Know. I was on the Lido deck. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah? Too
What's
much?
going on?
Hi. I can't see a thing.
No.
Hi.
Hey,
Come
Laurie.
on. How's my lighting? I just my hair is everywhere.
You look
We're
great.
still eating dinner. I did
How
have
mu-
a cigarette.
How much did the painting sell for?
How much what?
Nothing. No.
Oh. Can you see? Yeah, we got gorgeous paintings around here.
Very cool.
I'm in the art museum right now.
Oh, very cool.
I mean, how crazy is it that I came in on the penis section?
Not crazy. Not crazy at all, Laurie. No.
No,
I did not
we
say that,
actually.
I was just finishing my sirloin and I came over a butt. Oh,
Just
man.
finishing your sirloin. Okay. Yeah, won't touch
Yeah.
that one. Yeah.
I gotta turn my camera around. Hold on. You can't do it with this. Look at this. Can you see anything?
I've got a chat going on here, and I don't know how to get rid of it.
Oh.
I don't either. I'm on phone.
Yeah. Asset media.
Oh.
I don't even know how it popped up there.
Right.
Weird.
You guys having a good show?
We are.
Yeah, it's a great show.
Okay. Should I leave? I
Yeah.
feel like I interrupted something.
No, you came just in time. The pianist, we were all missing you.
Oh, I miss you guys. Well, I mean, I'm having fun. Believe me.
Looks like you're on a Star Trek ship or something like that.
I know. Am I seeing shopping stores and
Oh, wait.
theaters and
Yeah. Can you see that?
Yeah.
yeah.
So
Yeah.
tonight it's an Elton John sing along that we're going to in there.
Oh, yay!
Oh,
Yeah.
perfect.
Yes! Go
Last
live!
night we did a Queen sing along, and now we're doing Elton John. Yeah, no, this
Woo.
is a freaking ship. 15 floors.
It's a lot of walking.
15 floors.
Yeah.
That's
We're in the Bahamas today. You've got good color, Marge. All right, my jokes are not going over tonight. What the fuck's going on over here?
I think you got a head start on everyone, Laurie. I think that's the problem.
I'm having a hard time here. Look at on some purses.
Wow.
Grab me one. I like the black one.
Pretty fancy. Oh, I gotta do charm bracelet.
oh,
Free. Screaming.
free. She stole it.
I was hoping that she would scream the penis section out.
Yeah. All right, here we go.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm saying, hey, everybody, happy birthday! Let's go, baby. Yeah, we're all a big neurovirus family over here.
Oh, jeez.
Rolexes go on sale tomorrow if you want one.
Okay.
If you're buying.
That's interesting. I want one.
Oh, this place is great. I should just go live from my balcony tonight. No, I'm sorry. You guys, get back to the show. I can't see the chat, but hi, everybody.
I don't want to
Love
see
you,
any
cuz.
food. Too hungry for that.
I'm getting into the concert section, so I can't hear a damn thing. All right.
Enjoy
Have a good
your
night.
Elton John sing-along.
I'm not used to not having a
Bahama
stand.
Mama.
Oh, did you see my name? Bahama Mama? Yeah.
Yeah, we saw it.
Yeah.
Had a couple of those on the beach. Non-alcoholic, of course.
Oh,
Yeah, okay.
right.
Good night, cuz. Love ya.
Love you. Bye, everybody.
See you, Laurie.
Bye, Laurie.
She's out of control.
Yeah, I don't know how to get rid of this, how that even popped up. But I'll figure it out tomorrow. Yeah, very cool. You knew she was going to show up at one point. So what perfect timing.
Where do we even go from there, right? Like, how do you
Yeah.
follow that?
Well, this is my favorite part because I really loved what you guys did with Rictus Grin. And what a perfect collaboration. That's our next, what we have on cue.
Okay.
I know the experience of working with Hetriani in hubs. So tell us how you felt. Like, they're two bona fide musicians. They're fucking just amazing at what they do.
Yeah, I was honored to be on this track with them. It wasn't planned. He just had sent it over to me and was like, "Hey, what do you think of this? Is it too fast?" And I was like, "No, it's perfect speed," and I went and messed around with it on my drum kit. Because I actually liked it and I wanted to play it, and at least the part that he sent me, and see if I could actually play that. And I was like, "Hey, this mess around kind of sounds good." I wanted to say something else, but I'll try not to swear.
I've already done enough of it.
Okay, well, yeah. I was like, this fuck around. It sounded pretty good. So yeah, I mean, hey, check this out. And he heard it and he was like, "So would you be interested in maybe giving it a shot and seeing if you can do it?" And I was like, "Yeah, like I'll give it a shot." So I had low expectations of myself, especially playing with these guys. So I was like, man, all I can hope is that they like it. And, I did it justice. And that was, I was just hoping that I was good enough to be playing with them. But after I did that, I did the track and I sent it over to Hubs. And without me knowing, he already had Hetriani's version. So he sent that. He put that on the track and then sent that back. And then that was my first time hearing it, like because he had programmed drums on there and everything. The first time I heard it, so hearing it back with my drums and Hetriani's solo and his guitar and bass on the track, I was like, "Holy shit, this is awesome!" So I was super pumped, and then Hubs let me know that he was like, "You did really good on it," and so I was like, "All right, cool. As long as you guys like it, like don't let me be holding you guys back." Basically, is what I was thinking. So yeah, that was pretty fun. And yeah, we were talking a little bit beforehand and getting to know each other, and yeah, that's pretty much how that ended up happening. I think, right? Any more you want? You can add as much as you want.
It's funny because I kind of feel like you were auditioning yourself for it, like because yeah, like James said, we had just kind of met, right? Like James had been a guest on Laurie's panel a bunch of times, and being the show that follows Laurie, the greatest irony is I don't get to watch the show as much because I'm in transit, I'm setting up. If I can watch the show, I probably would have started my own show earlier 2 years ago, right? So trying to get to know the guy better, and so I'm sending pieces of the song, hey, what do you think of this drum fill here? And then he would send back his drums on the piece that I sent him, and I'm like, whoa, a few of those back and forth, and I was like, do you want in on this? Like, is that something that you're into? And this was we were still aiming for Songtember. This was like mid-month, and it's like, man, there's plenty of time. If you want to go for it, go for it. And I kept getting progress reports, and they kept getting steadier and steadier. And much like your song, there was a lot of room for the fills to be invented from scratch. and James did a fantastic job doing that. There was some fills that already existed, and he learned them and or learned a close proximity, but there was lots of room for James to put his own stamp on it. And when I got the files back, I was absolutely thrilled. You can swear I thought it was fucking awesome. None of this, oh, it seems okay, you know? No way, man. You fucking killed it. So, yeah. I never expected to. I always thought I could never think of playing that fast. So, yeah, I never thought I'd play with a drummer doing this thrash metal stuff. So, man, it's so incredible. James fucking killed it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can totally relate the feeling because I was watching Hubs and Hetriani for, I don't know, a couple, at least a year prior to actually talking to them. And I always called them the dynamic duo, and I still do. And they're just brilliant together. And just that feeling that you're, and Smith and I have spoke about it often. Just that feeling of being next to these two individuals. Good for you, James, because you definitely did this song justice, and you owned it. Like, wouldn't you say, Gary? It's like,
yeah.
I got it done by. Sorry, I got it done by Songtember. I actually did have it done in time. I didn't. You know, I probably could have, with the whole process of the whole song in general. You know, we could have sent it back and forth multiple times for a long period of time, and just because when he sent me back, he's like, I reworked the guitars, what do you think? And I was like, oh man, that makes me want to redo the drums now for this part and make them even better, and keep going back and forth and back and forth. But you can only, you know, we were under the time constraint of Songtember and everything. So
no, that's absolutely true. Yeah, and when we get the chance to work together again, it'll take as long as it takes until it's ready, right? So because it was this kind of thing where every time we would pass it back and forth, it's like, well, now I want to change that, and based on what you did, I want to change this, and we just like keep doing this thing, right? So, eventually
that sounds like the Smith and Hetriani thing when they're sending the
a little bit.
It's amazing.
Yeah, no, it's so organic, right? Like, it's so much more than just saying, okay, here's your spot, fit inside this teeny little slot I've left for you, and don't deviate, right? It was more of like, here's an open invitation to interpret it in the way that you see fit. I'm not going to tell you how to play because I'm not a drummer, and you are, and it's like you trust the person to do what they feel is best, right? And at the end of the day, there's no regrets. It's beautiful.
Yep.
Sweet. Let's give it a spin.
Sure.
This is somewhat of a premiere, a sneak preview. It's going to remain unlisted, and it is going to be on the USA charity album. And wait till you hear this.
every fragile bound. To the pit you will be thrown. And when you march the French, never march alone. Never march alone. Masters of both time and space. We play to win, there is no prize for second place. Balls out crash, just in case. We'll come and slap that stupid grin right off your face. Crashing man, we are possessed. Devastating frequencies reverberate inside your chest. Standing suitably impressed. When we are finished here, they're coming for you next. Masters of both time and space. We bring in energy, not commonplace. Balls out crash, just in case. We'll come and slap that stupid grin right off your face. Ugh. We'll slap that grin right off your face.
Damn. How freaking awesome is that? Wow. Woo!
Man,
James, and you're so right. Watching them play from up on top, and
Oh.
then yeah, you've got some wicked camera angles there, man.
yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun.
Yeah, it's so much fun, for sure. You've got a strong visual style that your lighting and your cameras give you, and I was happy that when we had to have a video for today's presentation of that song, that it features you and we get to see you play that song from the two different angles that you have. Because, man, like Frank said, especially the fills when you're going around, you know,
Yeah.
it just, wow, I could watch that all day. It's fucking killer, so much fun. And I think a lot of people in the community too would agree, because I think drumming is something that I think I could never do that kind of mentality for a lot of people, right?
Hey, that may be true, but the same thing goes both ways, right? Because I'm just a drummer, so
Perhaps. Maybe there's more of a barrier of entry. You have to commit to a drum set. You know, you can't just go to, you know, the music store and drop $250 and get a starter guitar, right? But
that's true.
man, so awesome to have you play on that song, James. I couldn't be more happy. Like, it's wow. I want to do it again. You know, it's so much fun.
And you know what? That's exactly how I felt. What I was saying earlier. It's like, oh shit, yeah. Now I've got it, and I'm so glad now, even more so, that I got my song out of the way before, because I don't think you would have looked at my song after playing that with you. Kid you not, don't worry about it, man. I'm good with it. But I had that
slow one right after.
I had that same feeling when he added what he added to that track. It's like, oh shit, man, I got to get him on the next one again. You know,
The song comes alive.
yeah,
It really does. You know, it
yeah,
it breaks out of There's so much more depth to it, and unbelievable.
Amazing. Woodchucker Caleb, great to see you. I don't recall where I met you, but I'm sure glad you're hanging around, showing the support, the love. I appreciate you. And yes. Well, this is amazing. And like I said at the beginning, and Gary's been saying, you're just an amazing addition to this community. You're a breath of fresh air. You truly are, and I'm not just saying it. You're just your kindness, your generosity, your support, your genuine care and love for others in the community. There's another member in the community that is part of the next collab you did, which I'm going to shut out. But since there's Gary, what I'm going to do is I'm going to continue with some, close out with some of the mentions of these shutouts so I can put this piece of paper away. So every Friday morning we have Javel DePutzis, and then again on Fridays you have Dan Anderson at about 1 o'clock. You have Valerie Bott at 2 p.m. with the Friday Night Song Club, and then followed by Charlie Gabaldon, another fantastic artist. Not gonna lie, Mr. Smith, love you, bro. Every Friday night, I think actually, no, I am paying attention. Thanks to Gary, because I watched Gary's whole stream on Saturday, that Mr. Smith is going to be on Tuesday, correct?
Yes.
Yes. So he's going to do the Friday night show this coming Tuesday, which is tomorrow night. So please catch Mr. Smith. Other than that, he's going to be on every Friday at 8:30 p.m., followed by Pole Vault and Sunshine Archer with the weekend warm-up at 10 p.m. Laurie's Mishmosh, Laurie's Mishmosh, Friday Night Hang every Friday at midnight. But this week, as we all know, she is on holidays, so we have
She's in
one
the
more
Bahamas,
week
Mom.
to wait. But that's followed by Gary Hubbs, our very own Mr. Hubbs, with the Parking Lot Warrior, Friday, 2 a.m. Eastern Time. That's 11 p.m. Pacific Time. You have to join us on that show. It's absolutely fantastic. And just the way I've mentioned it to Gary so many times, the way you interact and engage with your audience, you're a natural. You're a natural. And you know what? And I'm not going to lie, the reason I really wanted to, because I meant what I said, but then I wanted to follow it up by, because I've got a show coming up, and it's been well over 30 years since I've last been on stage. And I just wanted to pick up a little bit of what you're doing. I just love the way you engage with the audience. You know, and you say, I can't really see the chat, but yet you're there with them. It's almost like you bring them onto the set with you. It's amazing.
Thank you.
Yes. And then we got the Leelaverse with the Midnight Chill, 3:15 a.m. That follows Gary's show. So there's no shortage of entertainment. We used to have Freedom Redbird in that mix, but she moved her show over to Saturday at 10 p.m. Let's not forget Adorable Anarchy with the Smug Cast. She's back with Tim every Tuesday at 7:30 p.m., 8:30 p.m. Eastern Time. 7:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. Rob Bennett with the Vault live show Thursdays at 2 p.m. Gary, I keep forgetting we got to submit a Ninth Gate track there, bro. Or even one of your own in Hetriani's. Let's do it. Miss High, Pendar, Ali Patches, just an amazing supporter, as I said earlier, along with Rich New Design. Please go offer up some support there. Dom Torregrossa, Chris Lane. As I mentioned, this Thursday I will be a guest on Chris's show. I'm looking forward to that. Camp Chime every Saturday at 10 p.m. Eastern Time. Axe and Nachos Mondays and Wednesday at 11 p.m. Eastern Time. We got the Falcro, the Mix Club, Rhett. Now there's a fun dude. Love you, buddy. Michael Song Sunday. The Real Justine Kasprick. And here we go again every Sunday. She had a slight injury because she thought she was the Hulk and tried to move some heavy stuff and had a little injury. And but she's doing well. Scotty Butters Tuesday. Man, this guy can play forever. Every Tuesday, I think, what time is it? 8 p.m. Eastern Time.
Sounds right.
Yeah. And that's it for the shoutouts. I really appreciate all these amazing artists. Mountain Man, great to see you. I see Chris Lane. I see so many Adorable Anarchy is in the house. Fantastic. Please go check out that show, the Smugcast. Yes. So let's pick up where we left off. I'll let you introduce the next song, Mr. Hubs.
Okay. Let me reference. Let me reference what you sent me earlier.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, actually, yeah. No, you mentioned this a second ago. Yeah. Chris Lane's name has come up a few times, and this is a song, another one that's going to be featured on the Charity for Life album, and it's what a fantastic initiative to watch the community work towards something like this. And I know that Chris, he wanted it. I think he wanted to get James on a song on the album, kind of, listen, come on, we'll get you on the album. I want to play on the song kind of thing, right? And here's James picking up songs all over the place for the album. So, you know, he's going to be well represented. But I'll let James pick up the ball from here.
Yeah. So this song actually isn't for this charity album. It was on a few last year's, I believe it was. So that's why that's why this one is released because it was last year's. So that's why it's on my channel. Yep. I did do one with Crystal for this charity album as well. So there is this one as well that will be coming, and that will be featured on the charity album. So
very cool. Sorry about that.
No, it's all good. And yeah, it was, you know, of course, this is the second time playing with Chris, and it's similar fashion. He sent over a basic kind of idea, and I took it and ran with it and added things to it and changed it up and kind of made it what it turned out to be. It was I didn't want to stray too far on this one because it was my first time working with Chris, and I didn't know what his expectations were. You know, do you want me to play it just like you wrote it? You know, some people are really, you know, like, play it exactly like I wrote it. You know, some people are like, do what you want to do. So, yeah, that was the first time working with Chris. So I kind of played it how he wanted, how he had it, kind of. But I took it and elevated it and added a few things here and there. But yeah, overall, it was, of course, fun to work with Chris and get to be on an original song, and honored, of course. It's a super awesome, fun time.
Super cool.
All right. Let's give it a spin. Say goodbye. A Chris Lane cover performed by James Myers on drums.
I always look for I know you're gone. Life leaves me so little choice but to try and carry on. I thought we have 2 lifetimes, fate at another plan. I'm left behind to sort it out and live the best I can. The angels came to rescue you, well I can't say goodbye. I still want you here with me, so I can't say goodbye. Turn my head and blink my eye, and you've been snatched away. I tried to drag you to the light, but darkness had its say. I believe you're in a place that's safe, and that you're not alone. So why can't I take comfort in knowing you went home? Every day I feel you on the breeze. Goodbye. The way you left is just a tragedy. Goodbye. I still feel you everywhere I go. Goodbye. And I wanted you to know that I can't say goodbye. The angels came to rescue you, but I can't say goodbye. I know that I should let you go, but I can't say goodbye. All your life I've loved you so, and I can't say goodbye. Goodbye.
Absolutely amazing. It was a great track to begin with, and then yeah, your touch. It's what we're all starting to see what you can do, and yeah, I'm sure you're gonna get a lot of people knocking on your door to get you to do some collabs. It's not just the fact that you're a great drummer, because they're great drummers. It's like Gary said, you can just see all the little things you do to elevate the song. You know, the work that you put into it. It's noticed amongst musicians, and that's for sure.
If I could add as well, and you touched on this, James, when you said it was your first time working with Chris, and you were like, "Do you want me to play it exactly how it is?" Or you showed a lot of respect to the music, and just a classy way to your communication was so good. I mean, we were just feeling each other out when we worked together too, and you would ask me these questions, and if I asked you to play it exactly like this, I'm sure you would have. You know, we weren't looking for that. You know, we were looking for your touch on it. But the fact that you asked just showed so much respect, right? Like, that goes a long way, you know? Chris has had you on multiple times. Laurie's had you on multiple times. Kazi keeps calling you. Frank can't wait to have you back. I'll work with you again in a minute. You must be okay to work with. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess maybe a little.
Grumpy in the morning. Yeah. Oh well.
it's exactly that too. And I did the same thing with Frank. I sent him back an initial track, and I was like, "This isn't the final version yet, but what do you think about how I did these drums?" And I got his response and everything, and then and the same thing with Chris. Is how do you like this version? And he said, "Hey, in this spot, could you maybe switch over to the ride here? Could you switch over to the crash?" And I was like, well, shit, because me, I learn the song completely, and then I do one full take of it, and once I land that full take, I'm like, okay, that's that full take, that's good. So sure, yeah. So now I got to redo the whole thing and do a whole new take on it. But hey, that's what you wanted it to sound like. So hey, whatever, man. I'll do it, I guess.
Yeah.
And I think that's also something that a lot of people might not realize as well. And I think Mr. Smith tends to work this way as well, is when the song is done, it's done in one continuous take. Here's the video that I took as I did the continuous take so that it's going to line up 100%. And to redo one thing is to do
Redo
the whole thing. Yeah. And because I don't think someone like me as a rhythm guitar player or as a bassist, I'm just going to redo that one spot and punch it in, right?
Yeah.
But I'm also going Hollywood and miming when I do my part of the video too. So I understand that would be an absolute nightmare on the drums. So there's another technical consideration for doing what you do on the drum set, and so much respect goes out to you for your level of perfectionism that way.
Yeah, thanks. Yeah, it's one take, because if you shoot, regardless of most people have asked for the front angle. Okay, well, you want the one front angle. Okay, well, that I'm on a slider, right? So you've seen some of my videos, I'm doing a slider. So if that slider is jumping in a drum cover, or whatever I'm playing, that's gonna be noticeable. And not only that, when you have to punch in drums, it almost like slices it a bit, so you can hear the difference in the audio files when it's like different drums in there. It's like it needs to be all consistent and flow.
Yeah, it makes total sense, and it again shows that you care. Right. So.
Right.
I can't see punching drums in. Like, is that possible? Or like Gary says, it is?
Oh yeah.
Because I'm thinking, like Gary's saying, you have to start all over and go right through.
A lot of big albums are punched in drums, and then people learn
like
them
live
after.
drums? Or are we
yeah.
talking?
Yeah, we're talking like real on the radio recordings. A lot of drums are punched in.
Or
no,
spliced.
but I mean like a drummer,
spliced.
Yeah.
Or are we talking like samples and?
Yeah, so the drummer would play the part, and then I messed up a little bit right there. Now I gotta re-record that one little part, so they're gonna splice that little part back into the song, and then mix that overall sound. Whereas instead of it being one continuous audio file for the whole song.
Well, I know I do want to point out that Mountain Man had a question for you when you went out for a little break. Do you, and it was a question to Hubs, in regards to your collaboration here, do you email the files back and forth?
Yeah, and I tried to answer that in the chat, but I'm.
Oh, I didn't see that.
No, but I barely touched on it because I'd still be typing. I'm that slow, right? So, yeah. So we're emailing files back and forth, and what I would do is I would export a copy of the song that subtracts the drums, and so James gets a track that has rhythm guitars, bass, vocals, and guitar solo, right? And gives him room to play on that. James would then make a isolated mix of his drums and send it back to me, and I would put it in my DAW, and that's how the collaboration was done. I could send James back a mix, and he goes, "Oh, I think I want to. The crash isn't high enough. I'm gonna put the crash a little bit higher. Send it back. Pop this in. See if that sounds better." And so it was. There was a little bit of back and forth for the right reasons. Yeah. I hope that answers. I hope that kind of touches on the answer for Mountain Man there.
Yeah, and exactly that. It was just about tweaking it and getting all the mix right and everything, and there was a lot of back and forth on that. Yeah.
I mean, like, I guess if everyone had the same DAW, you could pass projects around and open up the project in your DAW, but we have apples, we have oranges, we have all sorts of. We got grapefruits and all. I'm not going to go through all the fruits we got, but just sending down a WAV file is just the way to go. It's universal, pops into anyone's DAW, and it's the universal language of collaborating music. Yes, yeah.
What language do you speak? Duh.
Yes. Absolutely. Yeah.
That's good. Well, this has been a fantastic show. And like I said, James, you took this community by storm. And I mean it. Like, I was talking to Hetriani earlier, and I was telling him everything that Gary was saying, how you don't want to offend, you want to stay professional, is it okay if I do this? Or you sent me an email, am I taking too long? I still have a few, it's like, this is, when it comes to music, my favorite line is, I never rush music. You can take as long as you like. But just the respect you give everybody, and what I'm finding out now, it wasn't, because like I said, I was talking to Hetriani, it wasn't just with me. It sounds like you're doing this with everybody. So going right back to what I said at the beginning of the show, we see this. So many people have taken a strong liking to you. And it's just amazing to have you on this show and to be part of the Community Pulse. And part of my music journey now, too. So it's quite cool.
Yeah, and, ADHD mind is going to keep me going everywhere. But, same exact things go back to all you guys, because it's awesome to be working with everybody, and just I have no problem having fun with anything. We can laugh, we can joke, we can whatever, shoot the shit, whatever you want to do. But I'm gonna be as respectful as I can. Everybody's got their limitations, their do's and they don't want to do's, and I don't want to step on your toes, and yeah, man, just have fun. Yeah.
Beautiful.
That's what I'm here for. Just to have fun.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah. That's the key to this all, having fun, spread the love, spread the music.
For sure.
We opened the show with Cold Acre Clan. Like, this is what this is all about,
Absolutely. For sure. For sure. I'm going to say to James, oops, wrong way, James, anything that you wanted to bring up that you might, because I know you're worried about, like, I don't want to forget about this or that. So this is last call. Anything you wanted to bring up, and I will even kill a minute here while you collect your thoughts if you need it. But
I thank you, Gary. I wrote some things down this time because I didn't want to do that, because I knew I would get ADHD brain and I'd be like, I don't even know, rock on, man, and that would be it, right? So Patreon, I have Patreon. there's all different support tiers on there. You know, that's how I'm making any money right now. Monetization's off on my channel temporarily, but even still, you know, that's pennies on the dollar. So every little bit helps, you know, help a bro out. And the same thing goes with the merch store. I have all different types of merch, all different types of stuff, ranging in all different everything. So yeah, that. And then, like I said earlier, there's new videos on my channel every Sunday. So tune on in. Whether that be an actual drum cover or, you know, something off the wall. For instance, the 48-hour challenge with hubs that we did for the backing track. You know, I uploaded that on a Sunday because that was a kind of a cool little project and it was kind of a bigger deal. During the week, on weekdays, I'll upload the drums only versions of the covers that I do. And I'll always do those with one angle, just so it's straight through. It's one shot. Here's one angle. Here's a drums only version for whatever in the world anybody could possibly ever want to use that for, or anything like that. You know, hey, you need to learn a part. You know, maybe you can learn it from this part that I played. Here's the drums only, so you can really hear what I'm playing. I'm not going to sit there and go through a structure and, you know, and class it out and everything, but you can see what I'm doing. So, you know, here, use that. Or I want to do a collab and I want to use this song. Okay, great. So, you know, whatever it needs to be done. And that's on usually during the weekdays around Wednesdays, but they're always Sunday. And then, most of the songs I'm working on right now are upcoming collaborations. So any of the drum covers and stuff that you see getting uploaded lately is more than likely going to be for a future collaboration or something that I have the okay to upload. Obviously, if I can't upload it, I'm not going to do so. But and then there may be some other surprises in the mix. You got Christmas coming up, so you know, we'll see what happens with stuff like that. And then, of course, just wanted to mention the charity album. I was able to be on 3 songs for that, and so that's awesome. I did not expect to be on any of it. I didn't even know about it before any of these songs came my way. So I'm like, wow, this is a huge project. This is awesome. So I'm extremely honored to be a part of all that. And that is the song with Frank that you heard, and then there will be a song with Chris and Laurie, and then there's also and then Rictus Grin, which we also heard here with Hubs and Hetrion.
Killer track.
Oh,
that's amazing.
That's
amazing. All right. Well, that ends this show, and like I said, once again, I appreciate you coming on this show. It was a real honor to get to know you and to have you add your drum magic to my track, and many more to come, I guarantee you.
all right.
And Mr. Hubs, what can I say, bro? So glad to have you on. You know, your family, not like family, your family, you know, and I appreciate you. And yeah, and I'm really looking forward to the jammies. You're going to be co-hosting. You're going to be hosting that, correct?
No.
Oh,
Laurie's our very own Laurie is the host, and
okay.
I'm a presenter for one of the 8 Jammy Awards.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, and honored to be a part of that. It's a great show, and honored that you asked me to be here tonight to talk with our friend James here.
Yeah, it was just amazing. I want to thank all the mods, in particular DJ Big Red and JJ, and the real Justine Kasperick, for posting all the links for James and all the shout outs and for Gary and all that you do. Special thanks to Pookie. Crimson Crux. Laurie was here and gone. And so many, I know I'm going to miss one or two of you out there, but I really appreciate all the support that you give this channel. Love you all. Thank you all for coming out tonight. And if you watch this on replay, you know you've got all the links to follow this amazing drummer. He is available for collaborations. I want to hear a lot more of James Myers in the future. That's it. We are going to close the show with Change the World. We started this, and we got to get James on a change the world thing. We started, I think there's 32 different renditions of Change the World, a song that JJ and I wrote and put out stems for people to redo, replay, do what you want with it. And tonight we're playing Folk and Blueser and Feisty Feathers version of Change the World to close out the show. Once again, good night. Love you all. Thanks. Peace. Yes.
Cheer up, buttercup, suck it up. Nothing left but making up. I see a better world. Share it out. If you can, give it out. Let the hand and lift them up. Let's make a better world. Hold the gate, let 'em